What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the Regenerator Ho-Oh. Now, I've gotten numerous requests on stream to end up doing a video with Ho-Oh, but since I haven't received one in a rental team yet, I thought it'd be cool to end up building one and throwing this Ho-Oh on a team. Now, this team isn't necessarily extremely thought out. The more I end up using it, the more I thought that having an Intimidate user and maybe a Fake Out user as well would really benefit this team a lot, because Ho-Oh has a really great special defense stat. It's at 154, but its defense is only at 90, which means that you're really going to tank a lot of hits from special attackers, but physical attackers, maybe not so much. So even though we did invest a good amount in the HP as well as the defense, you still got to find ways to end up limiting the damage of those physical attackers. And this is part of the reason why we have Grimmsnarl on the team to end up going with the Reflect, and also Sinistcha for the Strength Sap. So Strength Sap is a move that if you guys haven't used it yet, once you end up using that into a Pokemon, it ends up lowering their attack by 1 stage, and also you end up healing back the exact amount of the attack stat of the Pokemon you Strength Sap. So not only do you get the benefit with Sinistcha, but you also lower the attack, and that's going to help the rest of the team. And again, like I said, with Grimmsnarl, the Reflect's going to help because that's going to limit all the physical damage that goes into your team as well. Again, it would be really nice to actually have an Intimidate user, and that's something that I completely forgot when I actually put this team together. But I still think that this team can actually work. We have a lot of great Pokemon on this team and a lot of great support as well, and a team that I think could actually do some really good work. So I'm really excited to see what Ho-Oh can do, since I really haven't used it much. Didn't even get a chance to use it back in Sword Shield, so it's actually going to be my first time. So we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. All right, now this is a really cool team. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Goodra, Poliwrath, dude, you can't go wrong with them, right? So here's what we're gonna end up doing. I kind of wanted to start Sinistcha, but with 2 bird Pokemon, it might not be the greatest. Let's go with Ho-Oh to start, along with... Honestly, let's set up screens. Let's make our team extremely annoying, right? So let's go those 2. Let's also bring Ogerpon, and let's finish it with... honestly, maybe Chien-Pao. I think that might be the case. Let's go Chien-Pao. So let's go those 4, and yeah, let's see if we can keep Ho-Oh around for the entire battle. I mean, again, we got Regenerator, we have Leftovers, and it's just bulky as, So, that's, a great formula for it to be able to stay on the battlefield for a while. As long as we don't see any rock moves. Ooh, the water ain't helping either. Alright, let's, I'm gonna go with the Protect. I kind of want to see what they're going to end up doing. Let's go for a Reflect on this first one. Is that going to be... I don't think they have Final Gambit, right? Am I thinking of the wrong mon? Either way, we'll figure it out. Ooh, Double Edge. Wow, and the crit, too. Thankfully, at least there's recoil on that. Force Liquidation up there. Makes sense. Alright. Question is, do we Terrest? I didn't change the Terra. Alright. I'm going to have to go back and actually change that Terra after this one. So that way, you'll see in the intro that it's going to be a Grass Terra. But for this battle, let's put that out of our minds. Let's forget about the fact that we didn't give it the right Terra. And let's just go for a Brave Bird down to Poliwrath. Let's hope that that's going to be strong enough. Yeah, we'll put a light screen up too. Why not? Just for the future mons. Perfect. That's a good amount. Wow. But here we go. Thankfully, we go first. It's enough to pick up Poliwrath. Again, we don't really have a ton invested in the attack. It is Adamant and a few EVs in there as well. But man, that thing still hits pretty damn hard. You gotta love that. Yeah, I wish we could have brought Sinistcha on this one. I only say that because, man, it'd be great to bring it in right now for the hospitality, but that's okay. Let's go with the Protect on this one. Yeah, they're choice banned, so we're just going to have to just deal with the fact that they have the normal move. It'll be alright, though. They're probably going to go over into Grimmsnarl anyways. Oh, my bad. Excuse me. Well, then maybe I should have actually went to Staraptor then. Never mind. Yeah, that's going to hit and that's going to KO. Not ideal. Not ideal. However, here's what we can do now. And this is a big positive here. Aside from obviously getting that healing back. Is that we can go into Chien-Pao. I know, we could have actually gone into Ogerpon as well and just gone for the Follow Me. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in Ogerpon just so we can get the muddy water over there and we can... Not that we're going to heal up, but at least Ho-Oh can heal up with the Regenerator. So let's do that, and... I don't know what Staraptor's speed is. That's fine. Let's go with the Ice Spinner up there. Let's hope that we have the speed for it. Nope, they have the speed. Alright. I guess that means maybe they're actually Scarf instead of Band? I don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't know what their speed is, so I cannot assume. That's alright. So we knocked them out at least, and now we're going to be down to a 2-on-3 still. Awesome. But we dropped some accuracy, and that is not ideal. But we will be alright. Here's Typhlosion. Nice. That might actually be their Terra then. Yep. I love how we still have the Sash, but not like it's going to do us any good right now. So let's go with the Ivy Cudgel over there. And let's Protect on Chien-Pao. Again, we know these are the last 2 Mons. We still have our Terra. I'm assuming that's going to be a Fire Terra just to... yeah, just to get away from the Dark weakness. And obviously to have a good... Eruption right now as well. And in all honesty, I probably should have terrestrialized into water here. That probably would have been the best option. But I still think we're going to be able to survive this. I think. Barely, but we did. Now we'll get the Ivy Cudgel. We'll KO over there. And now it's just going to be 3-on-1... however, with the possibility of healing up right here. Although I would completely doubt it. I'm sure they're going to go for another move. Dragon Pulse. I'll take out Ogerpon. So it would have been better to end up terrestrializing there. But, my bad. So let's go Ho-Oh right here, obviously. It's going to be our best option, because it's our only one. And, honestly... Terrestrializing isn't going to really do anything for us, in all honesty. Because it's not like we're going Sacred Fire. Because we are planning on going Brave Bird here. But here's what we can do, because I don't expect their Muddy Water to really be extremely strong. We're going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and... Actually, no, that's... No, we could probably do that. Because we're going to get one more move with Ho-Oh. Because, again, we're going to be able to withstand a... We'd be able to resist with the Dragon, but still, I think that would knock out Chien-Pao, though. But we'll do it for the hell of it. Why not? Let's do that, and let's go for the Ice Spinner. Sorry, indecisive tonight. First battle of the night, guys. My bad. And again, I need to remember that I need to go back and change the Terra on Ho-Oh. because that would be pretty helpful right now, in all honesty. And that, I think I might actually change Throat Chop to Sucker Punch again. Okay, so I really had nothing to worry about right there. I just sat there and made a whole bunch of plans for no reason. That's okay. Hey, you know what? We'll take the win right there. I wish Ho-Oh would have been able to get a move off right there as well. I think that Will-O-Wisp would have been obviously good, but also even one Brave Bird I think would have been able to help take it out too. But either way, we got the win. Happy about that. Time to go change the Terra, but good game. Well, looks like we got Flying Legendary versus Flying Legendary. This is going to be a lot of fun, although we cannot start out with Ho-Oh, unfortunately. Main reason for that is because we do not want to get intimidated. That would be pretty bad. So we're going to end up starting out with Glimmora as well as... Sinistcha too. Why not? Let's go those two. Let's bring Ho-Oh and... In all honesty, I think it might have to be Chien-Pao. That's not a problem. We'll deal with that. Yeah, and fingers crossed they don't send out... I can deal with Incineroar right here, but honestly, Rayquaza or Chien-Pao might be a little tough because of Sinistcha out there. So... let's see what happens, I guess. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go for the Power Gem up there. It seems ridiculous. I'm gonna go for the Matcha Gotcha. Maybe I can get a burn or two. I'm guessing that's going to be a normal Terra. Or not. That's a little scary, I'll be honest. Although it's going to be great for Ho-Oh. Huh. Okay, well, now we need that burn really badly. Really, really badly. And instead of that, we don't even get the hit. Awesome. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go into Chien-Pao here. They're definitely going to have to go into a normal Terra here. So of course. Of course. Okay. So here's what we're going to end up doing. I'm going to go for the Sacred Sword over there. And let's go for the Trick Room. Wow, that's rough for us. It's fine. We should survive this, though. We do. Thankfully, that was a really high roll. I should say thankfully, not thankfully for us. Thankfully for them. That was a high roll. But here we go. We set up the Trick Room. I don't know why I went Sacred Sword last time. I'm really glad that they protected. I forgot that they wasted the Terra with Annihilate. I don't know why, but they did. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go Ice Spinner over there, and let's go Strength Sap over there. Perfect. I was actually expecting them to Sucker Punch, so I'm actually kind of surprised by that. So that's good. That's good. We go all the way back up to full. Almost. Dragon Ascent, that's going to bring me down to Sash. But we should be next. That's fine. So we should take them out. That's perfect. Nice. Goodbye, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. Sorry, I used to like King of the Hill. Still kind of do. It's a great show. Don't get me wrong. But either way, it's fine to see a Pokemon named Bobby. That's all right. Here's what we got now. Now we got Sinistcha and Ho-Oh versus Chien-Pao and Urshifu. Here's the positive here. I'm assuming that they are scarfed, so we'll probably go before them. And that means that we're going to get a free Brave Bird here, too. So let's go Brave Bird down there. And I'm going to go back with a Strength Sap over there, too. We'll get them to -2. That's going to be a really, really big help. We're also going to get the... Sorry, I forgot he has to heal those 2. Then we'll get the Brave Bird. And this should straight up KO. You gotta love to see that. It's unfortunate we're not going to be able to take advantage of Regenerator here, but in all honesty, we're not really going to need it. We're really not. Not even half, thank you very much. The Rocky Helmet is going to do additional damage, and I think now we are pretty much in the clear. All we have to do is go for a Sacred Fire and a Matcha Gotcha, and we are good to go. Let's go Sacred Fire, let's go Matcha Gotcha, and let's call that a game. Way to go, Ho-Oh. Proud of it. Let's go. And in the battle between the 2 flying restricteds, Ho-Oh comes out on top. Good game. All right, well, looks like we have a Hatterene sighting, but without Trick Room, it looks like. I mean, obviously, they could always set Trick Room, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. So here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to end up starting out with Glimmora and Ho-Oh. Yeah, let's start out with those 2, and then let's end up bringing Ogerpon and... Problem is, Sinistcha would not be a good bring, but I kind of want to bring it anyways, just for the Strength Sap, but honestly, too many special attackers, really, for that. So let's go with Pao. The Ice is going to be great. The Fighting's going to be good, obviously, against a couple of them, too, and having priority with the Sucker Punch is always useful too. So that's going to be kind of the plan here, and let's see if we can make that work. Question is, who do they end up leading with? We shall see in just a moment. Okay, not what I was expecting. Fair enough, though. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the Spiky Shield. I'm going to Terrastalize into Grass. And let's go for the Sacred Fire over there. Good, that either means that we're going first or they are not Terrastalizing. I'm kind of hoping that it is the latter, not the former. Either way, if they try to go for a Spore, obviously that ain't going to happen anymore. So, we're good to go. Spiky Shield, Thunderclap, Thunderbolt, Calm Mind. Nice! Okay, cool. Love that, but then does that mean it's going to be a Thunderbolt? Nope. Calm Mind. Not ideal, but we'll make this work. Not a big deal right now. Just need to break through that special defense. Good old Fluttermane, of course. Yeah, you're going to be booster speed. That's rough, because they could always end up going for a... You could always go for an Icy Wind. But here's what we're going to do. I'll go for the Sludge Bomb over there. And let's go for the Sacred Fire over there. There's going to be the Terra. I would imagine that's probably going to be Fluttermane. Of course it is. Into Stellar. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Fair enough, that's going to be some good damage. But nowhere close. That's even with... Oh, that's rough, though. Yeah, that's going to be without the... Oh, they're sashed. Oh, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's go. Get burnt. Let's go. Love that. Oh, that wasn't even sashed. That was just bulk. No poison, unfortunately, but there's the Calm Mind again. That's alright. Here's the good thing here. Now they're down to their final 2 Mons. I don't know who their last one is, but... Could be Urshifu, actually. Either way, though, we'll be alright. Take that burn damage. So long. And yeah, question is that last one going to be Urshifu? Good thing is now we don't have to worry about Terra anymore. That's a positive. And... You bet. Ooh, and it is the Rapid Strike. Understandable. So... Ooh, they may go U-turn. It's possible that they have that right now. I'm gonna bring Ogerpon in on its own. I'm not gonna worry about just swapping in here, especially not with them with 2 Calm Minds. So let's go for the Earth Power. And let's just go for the Brave Bird. I'm okay with that. We'll lose, pardon me, not use. We'll lose Glimmora, which is unfortunate, but we're gonna be okay. Thankfully, we do have the Citrus Berry, so that'll bring us back up, but definitely not within range to be able to survive one more, unfortunately. Because that was 170, so it's an average about 85. And yeah, this is only going to bring us up to about 80. 73, yeah, that's not enough. So it's unfortunate, again, that we end up losing Glimmora. However, positive thing here is I think they're locked into that. And we got a Mon that is going to just... take that away, you know? Or we just take them out completely. So that's perfect. Alright, so we may end up losing them right here, which would be unfortunate, don't get me wrong. But... oh yeah, we definitely do. Yeah, no way they were going to withstand that. Even with the, what is it, 157 special defense bulk? 157, 153, one of those two. Even with that, then that +2 with the Calm Mind definitely makes sense on that. So here's what we do. Go Pao, let's go Ogerpon, obviously. And thankfully we do have 2 physical attackers here, one with a super effective move that will do some really good stuff over there. And we should be okay. And especially since Pao has the Sash, we should be able to survive a bit longer and we should be good to go. So let's go Ice Spinner, let's go Ivy Cudgel. And fingers crossed we should be able to take him out with an Ice Spinner. In this case, I'm sure they're thinking that we need to miss an Icicle Crash, but thankfully for us, we forego that extra 5 BP. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that 5 BP for a more accurate move. And something that removes terrain as well. Nice Thunderclap. Bet that doesn't hold a candle to that Ice Spinner to be able to knock them out. So there we go. Obviously, Ho-Oh was the one that really took down, what, I think 3 of them right there? Absolutely fantastic. Obviously, it couldn't survive that Dragon Pulse, but honestly, if they didn't get 2 Calm Minds off, there's actually a possibility we could have actually survived it. But either way, we end up taking the win there. Good game. Oh no, well, don't get me wrong. Like, I know that they don't have a restricted on this team, but man, all of this spells such bad news for Ho-Oh. I mean, you got the Rock that obviously is not going to be good for the Fire Flying type. And if we Terrastallize, they have an Icemon to be able to kind of take care of us. So, not ideal. Not ideal. But not impossible. So let's start with Ogerpon as well as... Chien-Pao. Let's do that, and then let's bring, obviously, Ho-Oh and... honestly, it's probably worth it to bring Grimmsnarl. With all the dragon and the dark and everything like that, like, Grimmsnarl really is one of the best options here. I don't know why I'm second guessing it. But we'll bring them. Probably not smart to bring them in the back, but in all honesty, a lot of the reason why I'm bringing them right now is because of the Spirit Break. So don't get me wrong, we can put up screens, we can always put down the terrain, which actually wouldn't be too bad because of all the dragon moves, so that wouldn't be horrible, but still. So let's see here. Axe and High Dragon, okay. So let's go Ivy Cudgel over there along with an Ice Spinner. That'll cover if they terrestrialize. Because if I remember right, I haven't seen a High Dragon in a while, so please forgive me. But last time I checked, I think they were a Fire Terra, so at least this will kind of cover for both. Watch this actually be one of the Focus Energy ones from like Reggae. Or Series 1, whatever you want to call it. I know for the first two series they were numbered, and then they turned to regulations, but either way, if it is the same one, at least we know what's going to happen here. Okay, cool. So we take out High Dragon right away. That's beautiful. And now we're going to be able to get the Ivy Cudgel over there. Ain't going to do that much, don't get me wrong, but it won't be bad. Really? You freeze dry? What? I was not expecting that. My bad. I mean, it makes sense that it gets freeze dry, don't get me wrong. I just haven't seen a special attack Baxcalibur. What is Baxcalibur's... Alright, okay, so Garchomp is more than likely going to be their Terra. There goes Spiky Shield. I'm going to take out Baxcalibur. Wow, they didn't Terra either. Oof. Okay, well, at least we take out Bax. That's big, and now they're down to their last two, and they still have Terra. So we just need to figure out who it's going to be. Ooh, that's rough. That'll slow us down a little bit, too. Ooh, and the Dragonite. That's not what we want to see. Alright, so let's go with the Ivy Cudgel over into Garchomp. And let's protect with Chien-Pao. I feel like it's going to be a normal Terra with the E-Speed then. I mean, okay, never mind. I was going to say no reason why you would save it, but... Oh, we outspeed. Let's go. No contact, so if they are rough... Let's go. Rough skin, then it wasn't going to affect us. So, perfect. Let's go. Wow, and the Hurricane, too. The Raw Hurricane at that. That's fine. You know what we get to do now? We get to bring out the King, baby. King Ho-Oh. So let's go. Good to know that we actually outsped with Ogerpon. Problem is, though, Chien-Pao -1 might not. So I'm Protect on this first one, and I'm actually going to swap into Grimmsnarl. That way I can actually get Pao back to neutral in terms of speed. And we can be a little smarter about what we do here. Good. Liquidation. Dang, man. Rock Tomb and Liquidation. Aqua Tail. Oh my goodness, man. Well, you know what? That makes this decision so much easier now. Let's terrestrialize into grass. Let's go for... Honestly, let's go for the Brave Bird over into Garchomp. We are going to take a little bit of damage, but we're going to be okay. And let's also go for the Reflect. That'll be a big help. And then also, we still have Fairy moves as well, which are going to be a big help. To be able to KO both of these guys. Let's see the Liquidation again, please. After the Reflect, my bad. It's fine. Not a thing, we just lower speed. And you know, the more that I'm actually using this team... Oh, beautiful. Yeah, the more that I'm actually using this team, the more that I really wish I had an Intimidate user on here. Because again, the special defense that Ho-Oh has means it's going to stay out there a lot against the special attackers, but you need something to really limit the physical damage. And don't get me wrong, we can always go Reflect, and that's a big help, but honestly, it's always nice to get more. So let's do that. Let's actually go for the Will-O-Wisp because we really haven't done that much, and let's go for the Spirit Break. And let's see if we can actually hit the Will-O-Wisp this time. That'd be really nice. Looking at my imaginary watch, they should be running out of time here. There we go. Normal Terra? Dragon! Okay, cool. So that means I'm guessing that this was, either way. Still love Dragonite, man. Favorite Pokemon, hands down. Even if they would have hit, we would have survived pretty handily, too. So, not a big deal. And there we go. Dropping that special. And we can't hit the Will-O-Wisp, man. They're not having good luck with that tonight. Oh, and they're lefties, too. Cool. But here's what we're going to do. I want to end this with Ho-Oh. I want Ho-Oh to be the one to get the last move. And we're going to do that with the Brave Bird right here. So let's go Brave Bird, and let's swap into Chien-Pao. That way we can get the extra boosted damage because Chien-Pao being out there to be able to lower everyone's defense by a bit. And again, if they're going to keep going special attacks, like with a Hurricane, we're going to be good to go. So, not a big deal. They're -1. We're very heavily invested, well, not heavily invested in special defense, just a really high special defense stat. And now we got the Brave Bird, and goodbye Dragonites. Hate to see you go, buddy. You're my favorite, but you know what? It's the only way we're going to win. There we go. Ho-Oh, proving that it does have a good amount of bulk out there and can really withstand a lot of attacks. And don't get me wrong, again, like I said before, the physical attacks are really going to be the thing that you have to worry about the most. So maybe partner it with, you know, an Intimidate Mon. But honestly, the bulk that this thing has plus the damage output is pretty damn nice. Good game. So sorry to reiterate what I was saying at the end of the last battle, but honestly, Ho-Oh, because it is so bulky in its special defense, you know it's going to stay out there against the special attackers, so you really want to find ways to really limit the damage output of the physical attackers. And that is part of the reason why this thing does have Will-O-Wisp, and also part of the reason why Grimmsnarl is out there with the Reflect. But again, kind of what I was saying at the end of that last battle, it would be nice to actually pair it with an Intimidate Mon. That way you can actually lower their attack before they even get the chance to really attack. And that way, even if you don't go with the Reflect, you're still going to be able to withstand a good amount of those moves. And since Ho-Oh does have the Flying and the Fire type, you do have to worry about the Rock moves, and typically those are usually physical moves, even if they aren't necessarily that accurate. So again, things that you have to really worry about. But again, part of the reason too why Ho-Oh does have the Grass Terra. I mean, obviously you're going to make Rock into a neutral hit as opposed to a resistance, unfortunately. But still, being able to take that from a 4X move to a neutral move is extremely beneficial. Plus, because you are weak to water as well as electric, being able to go into the grass type means that those two are now going to be resistances. So again, a really good Terra typing for Ho-Oh, and again, a good way to really kind of survive against some physical attackers too, especially something like the Rapid Strike Urshifu, because those Surging Strikes are going to do a lot of damage. But because Ho-Oh does have the Grass Terra, if you do end up terastallizing, it's going to definitely tank those pretty handily as well. That might actually be a 3-hit KO. But again, I actually really do love Ho-Oh. I know it's not really the best option that's out there in terms of restricteds. Those really still do go to the Callies. But if you're a big fan of Generation 2 and you like Pokemon Gold over Pokemon Silver, you can definitely make Ho-Oh very viable in Regulation G. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.